G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. How about we do something a bit different now? A little Ferris car radio. Now, I found this in Landfill and I thought, whoa, this is going to be a really good, not restore, I think she's too far gone for that, probably a resurrection. So there he is, and yeah, I actually dug it out of Landfill. It was wet at the time. I got no idea. That's seized up. I've got no idea whether this works. Actually, it does tune a bit. Yeah. I'll bring you in. Let's have a closer look. And this will be the next resurrection video anyway. So we'll see what we can do with it. See, can we get it going? And see what's wrong. It may work. It may be too far gone. So anyway, I'll give you a closer look. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what we've got on the front here. Looks like rubber, rock. Something's jammed in the front of this. Yeah, I've got no idea what that is. Now, around the side here, we've got a tape pickup. That's interesting. We can feed Bluetooth into this. This will be a nice little, unit if we can get it restored, won't it? But, yeah. Okay. Now, that's our actual carry handle. It was a Ferris portable car radio. These were an exceptionally good unit. That's the antenna. Yeah. When we get him out, probably not without breaking him. We'll leave that for the moment. But that is the bar antenna that you can just put up for whatever station you're after. We've got an aerial socket there for the car when it goes in the car cradle. Obviously, it slides in at the sides. I don't have the cradle or anything for it. Not interested in that. We're just interested in let's make it work. And yeah, I reckon this will make a pretty good video. I'd like some comments on this and yeah, just see what we can do with it. Now, front. Okay, tuning there. It's an M274 Mark II. Okay, so we've got on-off, tone, and the aerial, obviously internal, external aerial. It's 12 volts. Dial, well, the numbers, all the lettering is there, which is good. And a bit of a rusty screw on that side and no knob on that side, which is a shame, but I'm sure if we get this going, we can soon find a knob. Now, that's probably volume. Not going to tamper too much with, that's loose. Not going to tamper too much with it until we get it apart and see what damage, if we can get this working. I don't hold high hopes for it. I really don't know. I can see a speaker in there that's got no cone in it. So, yeah, it'll need a speaker. Well, I think it's got no cone. Yeah, not real sure there, but I think you can see the frame of the actual speaker. But anyway, I do have a manual on this. So, yeah, let's read the manual on how to get this apart, well, properly. Obviously, there's a screw there, and yeah, there's one on either side of the handle, and there is screw there, and there. And by the look of that fella, these could take a bit of getting out. So possibly I I'll lay him down for now, put some WD-40 in him, and I'll come back in the morning. Because in my workshop at the moment, it's in around 6 degrees Celsius. So a little bit chilly for me out here this afternoon. A little bit of snow coming through, I think, tonight or tomorrow morning. So, yeah, not the ideal place to be. All right, I'll throw some WD-40 in the holes, let it sit overnight, and let's see tomorrow morning what we can do, which for you will be about 2 seconds. Okay, catch us then. Righto, guys, let's start doing a bit of this. It's the next day, and well, I've got my diesel heater going behind me here, and yeah, it's not too bad in here today. I think today we're up to about 8 degrees, 7 or 8 degrees. So, yeah, fair bit better than what it's been. Now, this one, I don't know whether you guys can see everything there. These screws loose anyway. Oh, there he goes. Cracked him. You've got to make sure you press down hard on these, because if we strip them, you won't be able to get them out. Okay, so there's the back loose. And, yeah, nothing happens here. Nothing to see here yet. Aha, hang on a minute. There we go. The screws are out. Now, the front comes off. And, yeah, well, I was pretty right about the speaker. Oh, boy. We got our work cut out with this baby. Okay. There we are, guys. Oh, boy. Yeah, there's not much left to the speaker, but fortunately we can still buy these, well, very similar speaker to that. Looks like it's a 15 ohm speaker by the label there. And, wow, this is what we have inside. Ooh, tuning's a bit tight. The gang looks okay, actually. This, well, of course, it'll all have to be taken out and taken apart. Our battery, which I thought it might be I think it's one of those long 9-volt batteries or something. I'm not real sure what these take. There's a little screw in here. Yeah. Okay. I'll give you this. Sorry, I pulled my mic out there. I'll give you a little bit another view of this, and yeah, you can really appreciate the overhead camera doesn't do the rubbish justice. So let's flick over. I'll try and get the other camera angle happening here, so that we'll just switch over to the other camera and have a look. There we go. That's a little bit, this will give you a little bit better indication of what's inside here. This is quite exciting. I'll just go up there a little bit. There you go. Now, first of all, I'll disconnect the speaker so that we can get this thing out of the road. And yeah, they're little pull terminals on the speaker. Okay. Now, I don't think the speaker's real good. I think he's seen better days. So, certainly another speaker. The inside of this doesn't look, well, doesn't look too bad. And the other side of it, I don't know what this stuff is. Yeah, okay. I'll put that aside. Let's have a closer look here. Okay, got our, obviously our audio output up, well, up here somewhere. Obviously those two, maybe AC 127, 128 or something like that. The RF side, very tight tuning. Tuned RF. Yeah, sort of left me speechless a bit. This, wow. We can do this, guys. I think we can get this going. What do you reckon? Speaker and a bit of power. Now, I don't know what power is on here. We'll have to have a look at the circuit. I'd start at 9 volts, turn him on, see what happens. Volume pot up here. He's a bit loose and yeah, probably needs a little bit of attention by the feel of that. Okay. Right. Now, sorry about that. First of all, I want to take the handle off. So this will enable us to probably get the top off. I'll just unscrew this fella. And yeah, looks like that looks original, even though it looks like it's a hacked system. It's not. These, they are original. I'll just get this fella out of the way. There we go. Now the handle's in quite good order. No problems there. I don't know where the main problem is. After looking at this, oh boy. Okay. Now, before we go any further, okay, let's hook the power supply up, see what happens. I can put my test speaker on this and see what we can do. Let's see if this is going to work. I'll be amazed with this if it does. So set the power supply up, and of course we'll current limit down to 500 milliamp, and we might go 9 volts, I think, on that one. Okay, I'll just grab my leads. We'll hook them up and see if it draws any current to start with. Okay, here we are. Touch them together and yep, 500 milliamps on the power supply. It's sitting over there in the background. Now it's this side here, right there. That's our current. This is our voltage. Let's see. Okay, here goes. And we got nothing there. On, off. And we don't have any current draw whatsoever. Oh, bummer. Okay, is it on car? Our on-off switch doesn't really want to work too well. We've got no current draw. Hang on a minute. Yeah, no, we're right. I don't know how to switch this from car to portable other than on off. I guess that is the only connection, which is on the on off switch. Our switch doesn't appear to be working. Okay, let's spray a little bit of spray down onto the switch and see if we can free him up just enough to maybe get him to go. There we go. Switch sort of working. We've got our little power switch working. Our aerial switch is working. Our tone switch is working. Still no current draw. Well, guys, that's a little bit of a disappointment. Maybe I'm jumping the gun. Maybe there's something else here that's that we need to do. Shouldn't be. But anyway, there's the initial fire up. It doesn't work. So, and the power supply, yes, we definitely have power here. Definitely no power. Okay, we'll have to take this a step further. Next bit, we'll obviously delve deeper into it. We'll take the shield off here, take the top off, remove it. This could be a very corroded board, corroded through. Yeah, it's hard to say. But yeah, we give it a crack, and I thought it may spring into life, but no such luck. What a shame. Alrighty, we'll come back shortly, and we'll do the next step with it. Righto guys, let's get the top off this. It has come free, but there's a little bit of broken piece just around the actual front, well, escutcheon. But that won't worry us. We'll patch that up, re-glue it, but JB weld and then re-drill. And well, the knob goes on there anyway, so you know it's not too bad. Right, now what are we going to find under here? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now it looks like a little reflector at the end of the dial there. Yeah, we'll probably have to recreate that one. Oh boy. Okay, there's our dial string. And shouldn't be too hard. We'll obviously have to take this off now to get things out somehow. But only wraps around. I'll just move this out of the way. Wraps around our tuning spindle, as you can see in there. About 8 turns actually. Quite a few turns. And just goes up and around the top pulley up here and back. So not a terribly complicated dial string. This needle is very rusty where he's on the string. In actual fact, it's a wonder the string hasn't broken where this is. There we go. So there he's fairly broken there. Okay. Now I think we will take the string off. We can always get this back anyway. This is neither here nor there. Okay, just loosen the spring. There he is. And top one goes clockwise. Actually, they both go clockwise. So 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. So in actual fact, it goes through a small hole there. Yeah. Righto. All right. There's a little hole on the shaft there, so yeah, we're going to have to undo him here. And well, I think this is the least of our problems at the moment. Let's just cut him off. We can always rejoin this. Okay, there we go. I'll take the dial string out. Okay. The more I go into this, the worse it's getting. Oh dear. What have I started? Okay. If we tip him up, give him a little bit of a shake there, as you can see. This is what's coming out of him. Now, I really don't know what's next. It appears as though something's letting go with this screw. Okay. It's fairly long, so he must have gone in and held something. Whoa, look at this. Okay. Yeah. And yeah. Yeah, okay. Oh, gee. Now up here is our aerial wires. I don't really want to pull them. How do we get the aerial out? Okay. That comes out separate. Right. Okay. A little bug in there. But he's long gone. He's dead. And a little bit of our webbing there has come adrift. Our operation notes in here aren't real good either. So there's one to clean up. Once again, it's got all this solid grey stuff, whatever it is. Okay. Well, we're getting there. There it is. Yeah. And it didn't start up on me. I wonder why. Now that's part of that little clip that holds the aerial on either side. And how do we get that fella back in? Just like this. Okay. Aerial is secure once again. Okay. There we go. Right. Aerial can sit up there. Now, I think what we'll do, guys, is we might get our little vacuum cleaner and a brush and brush him off. Give you guys a little bit better look at this. We'll go up there. Okay. There you can see what's going on. Our tuner. We've got to get that assembly out eventually and cleaned. Let's have a look at the board. We'll just get rid of some rubbish there first. Rightio. There he is, a little bit cleaned up. Now, what we're going to find, we've got speaker leads here. What we're going to find is why this fella was not drawing any current to start with. Is it the on-off switch, which doesn't look too bad, but he's in under here. So the on-off switch is actually here, which would be, which one was it? The end one, I think, which would be this one. And yes, it would be, because he goes down to the plug. Okay. Really, there wouldn't be much of a problem in hearing this go if we can work out the switch problem. Is it the switch problem? Okay. I'll get the speaker. There's the speaker. Here's our battery. Now this would be 9 volts, I'm guessing. The battery, yeah, is not a 276, but one of those other batteries. So we'll put 9 volts on here and we'll trace up to the power switch here and see what's going on. I'll also connect the speaker in high hopes we might get some audio out of this. I'd just like to hear whether this thing's going to spring to life. Right, I'll grab some power leads and I'll be back. I'm back with him. Speaker's hooked up. Power lead. There. Make good contact. And here, so we got good contact. Okay, now you can probably see the power supply there in the background. Hopefully you can. Okay, one of these days I'll rearrange this bench. Okay, so we're using this one, righto? So that's our milliamp draw, 9 volts. Nothing, absolutely nothing. Let's put the meter on here. Okay, so there's our meter ground. You guys can see the meter okay there. We go up here to a red, which is here. Yes, we got voltage there. The other side of the switch, we have voltage. We have voltage there. Okay, we do have some voltage. Let's come back over here. We have voltage here. Why aren't we hearing anything? What has to be done to put this in portable mode, not car mode? We're hearing nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay, now I'll turn this over. What's on these transistors? Output transistors? Are they hot? No, they're dead cold, and we have no current. Why? We have voltage there. Voltage there. So maybe we're missing a ground on the circuit board. Okay. Maybe there's a ground. We're just having a look around the ground, and that ground says 9 volts. That doesn't seem right. Okay, what is that switch switching? Is it switching ground? Maybe. The white comes down here. I'm thinking there is no ground. That's what I'm thinking. Black here comes down to here. And that should not be positive. It looks like we may have a small fuse. No, not really. There's a diode there. No. What's happening down here? I think that's a resistor, an 18 ohm resistor. Oh, hang on. I hear something. We have a switch here that's not contacting. If I contact that, and have we got any volume? Oh, we have volume. Guys, we've got volume. We need a bit of contact cleaner on this little switch. Now, this would switch between car radio cradle and portable when the adapter is pushed onto when this is pushed into the cradle adapter. It opens this switch and gets its power from the car. So, okay, just a moment. A little bit of spray might do wonders for this fella. Okay. Okay, we have audio. I can hear it. Now, what have we got on here? We're not going again. How about we put a bit of spray on this fella to settle him down? Okay, a little bit of spray on his shaft because that volume controls. Ah, there he is. Okay. Now, there's not much happening on the aerial scene. Our transistors are still running cold. Strangely enough, we're using 5 milliamps. And we have audio. Here we go. We don't have much else at the moment. Okay, we got any RF anywhere? Nothing, nothing, nothing. Why? There is also an audio switch up on this thing, I think, as well. From just looking at the circuit. Nothing there. Nothing there. Come on, do something for me. Let's chase him back. That switch is annoying. What I'm going to do with that switch is solder him up because we will never be using the cradle. So let's solder him up and that'll solve that problem there. It's looking good. Okay. That'll solve our problem of no power. Turn him on, 5 milliamps, which is not very much, but it appears to be doing something. Now, we'll turn him back over. Now, we have volume. Where's our detector? Well, hang on. This is an input socket, I think. And I don't think that's making good contact there. Once again, it's probably rusted. That seems to be working. Okay, now where is our detector? Our detector's down here. We've got nothing at the detector. Where does it go from here? We have a yellow wire. We've got a red wire and a red wire. One goes to the volume control, volume pot, up to here. The other one is the red, which goes down, looks like, to the detector. And that doesn't seem to be working. Where does the other one go? Where does the yellow one go? To the pot. The brown is the ground of the pot. The yellow is input. I'm going to take that fella off and just, okay, there we go. It's happening now. So the brown is definitely the ground. Okay, now the yellow and the red, we join them together because the red, I'm pretty sure, goes down to the detector. Trying to do this with with no circuit. Well, I do have the circuit. This is silly, but I'm trying to get this working without having a circuit. It's certainly loud. Now, if we join those two together, we have a connection to the detector diode, and it still doesn't do it. Doesn't do anything. Okay. Maybe our diode's cactus. Could be a transformer. I doubt it. Although she's had a fair amount of water in here. We've got no RF coming in from the front end. Okay. We have audio here. No, nothing here. I would say our problem, like we're at the what is it? The third IF transformer in these. The third RF, and then to the detector diode. We have nothing in around that area, so it's just here somewhere. We've got a little cap in here. There's volume there. There's nothing on the other side. Okay. I'll just get a little a 4 microfarad cap electro and jump the electro there. We may have a dead cap or a dead diode. Okay. Let's check the diode. There we go. You guys can see that. Let's see what we've got here. Nothing that way. And this would be a germanium diode, which is 0.3. The diode's fine. So I'd say we've got a dead cap just right at the volume control, which makes sense because that's a common fault with transistor radios. I'll go and get a cap and I'll be back. I can't get in there, guys. We're going to have to tip him upside down. And I think I'll go and grab the circuit and just have a look, but I'd say it's the capacitor. It may be shorted, so because it's been wet and so forth. So, yeah, we'll have a look on the circuit first, and then there's two little electrodes right down in there, the little blue ones you can see. I'll get a circuit. We'll all have a look. Right, let's all have a look at the diagram here. Now, here's our output section. Our complementary pair here is NPN and PNP. Now, I'm not sure what transistors they are. It's not marked on the circuit, but they're in the parts. Now, we've got an audio driver here, pre-driver here, and there's our capacitor. Now, he goes down to the volume control. I've got to keep an eye on what I'm showing you. That is one electrode, 3.2 at 4 volts, goes to the wiper of the volume control, that fella there. And we reckon it's probably that cap, okay? So the 0.1, unlikely, it goes up here to a 0.047 out of our detector diode, okay? That's our third IF Trini, and then he comes out of there. So, yeah, I think that this one here will be the one in question. All right, so let's have a look. It is, can't actually read it, whatever that is. Okay, so got no idea. All right, let's go looking for him. Our red lead from the pot at the moment, which was up here to the input socket, goes to the front end, or the back end actually, of that capacitor. So we flip him over. That red lead is there. So between there, we've actually got a piece of broken board here as well. So between here and over here should be that capacitor. Let's see whether we can get him out. Right, he should pull out from the top. And out he comes. And not quite. He's a little bit stuck. That fella there. There he is. Right. So there's our capacitor, a 4 mic. So we'll put in a 4.7 at 10 volts. Okay. And our plus on the board is marked on that end anyway. So let's go and get a 4.7, put him in, and we might hear something. Well, guys, good thing this is only temporary. 4.7 at 100 volts. That's all I can find at the moment, but I've ordered a whole heap of caps and they just haven't arrived yet. But anyway, next week they'll be here. So we're just going to tack him in there temporarily just to see if this is going to fix the problem. I don't think the one that come out of it is certainly going to be no good anyway. But this exercise is, let's get it going first. Let's hear something out of it. I just want to hear a radio station. And then the next port of call will be, well, the case and cleaning it all up and everything. That'll be another video. But this one is all about, let's get a bit of trash going out of the tip. Okay, turn him on. And we still have nothing. Why don't we have anything? Okay. Yes, we do. We do have something. Okay. Sounds like we've got a feedback resistor, feedback capacitor that may be dodgy. We don't have anything, guys. Why? Is it because tuning gang may not be earthed? We've got 15 milliamp draw, and that should be enough to get us going. Okay, let's have another look under here. And we have a broken aerial. Oh, gee. There's a little cap that's broken there. And we have a wire that's corroded through on our aerial. Let's put some solder on him. And see where he goes. Okay, well, we've just soldered our aerial wire. Well, one of those connections. Have we got anything? Let's tip him over. Let's see if we got any. Hey, guys, we're alive. We've probably got an AVC capacitor there. That's crook. But we are alive. We have activity. We've got a tuning capacitor. When it does that, with the tuning, the plates are touching together. So, yeah, just on the end, no big deal. Just make sure our tuning capacitor is grounded. Nothing there at the moment. Maybe that's not the place where the cable goes on. Let's try something else here. Okay, I'll put it on a different spot. We've gained there. We have something happening there. But we did hear some sound. It's just that I thought I'd have a station for you. Let's have a listen here. Oh, we've got audio here. Hey, here we go. Not very loud, but we got it. Hey, we've got a signal. We need a smaller screwdriver. We'll just trim that up. It may be running on the car aerial at the moment. Just not sure which one's which, but feeling and looking great. Let's see, can we hit the trimmer a bit? That was the sound of a good night's sleep. Proudly brought to you by Australian-made sleep maker, AS Bed and Ceiling. Yeah, we seem to have something working. Just a sec, I'll grab an aerial. To choose from a carefully selected range of quality, stylish creations. Call into 132 Pratt Street, Orange, or phone 6369. Installery. And there we go, guys. Installery. Green comes on steady, hot and strong. It just keeps on and on. Well, guys, there we go.
News, sport, and music.
We've got vibes.
DEL.
How about that? All working. And the time is right on 3:30.
Former US President Donald Trump has delivered the longest Republican nomination speech in modern history. Trump spoke for 1 hour and 42 minutes, touching on...
Okay, we won't go any more of that, just in case. What else have we got? Have we got any other stations? Yeah, a few things. There's one here right down the end, but probably won't get anything else here in my workshop. Let's see, what have we got? Oscillator, or trimmer, or aerial. Both working. Boys and girls, there it is.
Issue of concern by the Men's government, task force has been established to stamp out any fraudulent activity.
There she is. She's working. Okay, we're going to cut this video at the moment because the rest of it is casework, capacitors, which I'll give you a rundown on the capacitors, but the board's got to come out and everything. It'd be too long a video to go into. Main thing is we've resurrected it. It's going. So now we can work on the rest of the stuff and see what we can do with it. Okay, so that's the end of part 1 of the Ferris Car Radio Portable. At least we got him going. Okay, please remember to give us a like, give us that thumbs up, and subscribe. I love it, but you guys are going so well. And yeah, it's really good when you subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified when this next video comes up, which won't be very far away. We're keeping going with this and the speaker of the Breville. So that's the two we're working on at the moment. Very happy with this. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Cheers for now. Bye.